Hello. I wanted to talk about my internship. I had an internship that was pretty close to my house. It was at the Joyful Heart Training Center, which is in Florida, in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Um, my hmm, in the summer, while I was looking for a place for my daughter who has Down syndrome, I found this place called the Joyful Training Center, and that is where I was able to put my daughter for a couple of weeks to how to try it out to see if she liked it, and it ended up to be a really great place for her. In the summer, the kids with special needs don't really have a place to go as especially after they turn 18. The schools don't really have a place for them in the summer. During the school year, when they're younger, they go to extended school program. And so anyway, I needed a place for her so she would have a social place to go. And if you know anything about Down syndrome, they are mentally challenged. So a lot of times, if they're not very high functioning, they can't really work. So it was a great place. And so I decided that I wanted to do my internship there because it just seemed like a really good place and fit for me. And so I called the owner and asked him. At first, he kind of laughed at me, and then I told him, "Well, it's a great place to be," and he liked hearing that, I think, and then he was very happy that I came to work with him. My responsibilities were to engage with the adults with special needs and to help spend time doing activities with them and just talking with them. And most of them were very self-sufficient. They took care of themselves. They didn't really need help, but it was good to be there to spend time with them and do activities with them. The owner didn't really require much but that. And so I decided that in order for me to make it better for them and for me, I decided that I would bring activities into the school. They had activities. They had, a class they did every day. They had where they taught them about different activities, different training. They wanted them to be more. They trained them on hygiene and safety and things like that. And so I decided that I would play games with them, because one thing that I love to do is to play games. And so I brought in some Uno cards and we played Uno every day. I brought in Crazy Eights. We played Crazy Eights only a couple times. They really enjoyed Uno more. I also played basketball with them. I bought a very small ball, and we ended up playing catch together. And I would change it up so they would have to maybe bounce the ball and do other things like that to kind of imitate me. And it turned out to be quite fun for them and for me, and added a little exercise, because they did have to have an exercise time every day. So that was some of the things that I did. Um, I enjoyed being at the site, and I enjoyed talking and engaging with the adults that came in every day. I benefited by just getting to know them and learning about each of them and what they did. And not all of them could talk. There were those that were nonverbal, but I could connect with them in some way, whether that's a fist bump, whether that is an eye connection, a smile. That was just the way I connected. The others, I connected with listening to them and talking with them, and all of them have a story. They all have their lives, and their lives are really important to them. I listened a lot to an adult named David who talked a lot about movies and what he loved and actors. And I talked to, well, I call them kids, but they're adults. A woman that went to Disneyland, that was her favorite thing to do. And just very simple things. And it was just enjoyable most of the time. I learned in my coursework, which is my degree is marriage and family studies, is the importance of relating with others and how to be more compassionate, how to be more related, how to relate better, how to a lot of ways just be more Christ-like. And so they were great connections I made with them, and not that it was just pretty enjoyable. Very low key, not a lot of stress. It was just a perfect place for me to do my internship. Let's see. I would recommend Joyful Training Center to other students because it's very flexible and enjoyable. The boss doesn't put a lot of pressure on you, and he expects you to kind of just come up with ideas and things, which I learned to do. And I was a little slow at first, a little hesitant, but once I learned that I had the flexibility and it worked for me. And so I would really recommend working there if you live in Florida. They don't pay you, and which is was okay for me. And then he did want me to come work for him, but I decided that was not what I wanted, mostly because I'm at an age where I'm more traveling and doing things other than working. But I'm planning to go back in and volunteer. They said I could come back anytime and participate. And the great thing is I haven't been in for a couple of days, and they already texted me and said they want to know when you're coming back in. So I guess I kind of missed over there, and I look forward to going back when I can. And it's located in Tarpon Springs, Florida, if you want to look it up. Or it's, like I said, it's a great place to work and learn and grow and develop great relationships. Thank you.